the heart of El Monte, City Hall West, it's El Monte Tonight with your host, Arturo Esparza. Tonight's guests from Manuel's original El Tepeyac Cafe, Joey Duran and Debbie Duran-Wade. And tonight's guest band, the Suave Grooves. And I'm yours truly, Miss Jamie Neary. Suave Grooves, take us away.
That was good, man. You're in rare form.
Ain't got nothing but love.
Nothing but. I tell you, it's Arturo Esparza coming to the heart of El Monte, California. El Monte Tonight. And we got a real interesting show today. It's going to be gangbusters. We have these wonderful people that are coming from Manuel's original El Tepeyac Cafe. And they're going to delight us with the history and a little bit of what's going on as time goes by. And, of course, we have Suave Grooves, the band that filled in for us, Luis Mendez and Chico Manqueros, both brilliant artists in their own right. And we're going to get a chance to interview them a little bit later because Luis Mendez is about to start Lou's Sports. What is that? Lou's Sports Zone? Or
Lou's Sports View.
Sports View. There you go, which is going to be on our channel. Yeah. And Chico Manqueros got a new CD coming out, right, Chico?
Very soon.
Okay, we're gonna be talking about that because he's got some exciting things coming up your way. But right now, we're gonna ask them to delight us with another song here on El Monte Tonight. Be right back at you in just a couple.
gonna miss you. Baby, I'm gonna miss you.
Boy, that was so good, man. Did you write that yourself? Or?
I did.
I could tell. Anyway.
He was inspired by the burrito.
Was it? I know.
Gonna miss the burrito.
I know. He kept looking at it through the whole episode. You know, I'm watching. You know, he was actually singing to the burrito. I loved it.
He's gonna miss it after he ate it.
He's going to love it. Real quickly, a couple quick announcements. I'll introduce these fantastic people. Fantastic, as we say around here. Okay. Let people know that on March 16th, American Little League opening day at Pioneer Park. 3535 Santa Anita Avenue, El Monte. That's 9:30 a.m. March 16th, 10:30 a.m. Big National and Little National League opening at Lambert Park, 11431 McGurk Avenue, El Monte. March 19th, they have the City Council has their successor agency closed session items. On March 20th, the El Monte South El Monte Chamber of Commerce Mixer, Alliance Nurses Rehabilitation at 3825 North Durfee Avenue. And we have on Thursday, March 21st, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., the El Monte Community Services Department and Senior Center President Council Spring Boutique. I think I shortened some of these names. Jack Crippen Senior Center, 3120 Tyler Avenue. So these are all some of the good things that will be coming your way, and we'll be announcing more as time goes by. Okay, we turn on over to these young people next to me. We have Mr. Joey Duran, and we have Debbie Duran-Wade. Can we have a round of applause to our small but sincere group here? How you doing, Joey? All right. Good to see you too, Joey. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's
Hi.
way down there. Yeah. Oh, man. Are you getting a shot of the food?
Not yet.
Someone's giving a shot, right?
We brought you a small gift.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chico just took a picture of it now, so, it's going to be, he's going to put it on the cover.
Burrito like that. It's Christmas time.
I tell you, man, he's going to put it on the cover of his new CD. Watch. So, no, it's really great to have you. I'm sorry, like I said, our good friend and wonderful individual, Chef Kiki, couldn't make it. She was so distraught that she couldn't come on down because she got sick, but the young lady's running around. And I understand that you guys have some of her flan over at your restaurant, right?
Yeah, we feature flan as our dessert. We have two desserts. We have her flan. It's a classic flan that she has every week, and every week she brings a special flan. She'll bring in a Reese's Pieces flan or Tootsie Roll flan or something new every week.
Yeah, she's amazing with all those things,
Yeah.
And I hear it because she's always working on them the night before to bring them to you guys. So I go,
Yeah. And she
she's
does
awesome.
bring them at night.
Yes, and she's an awesome lady. And
Yeah.
Mia, I hope you get well. I'm sorry you're sick, okay? So tell us, we got to hear the whole story. I mean, first of all, the history of the burrito. This is not the Manuel special we knew as kids.
No, this is our 1 foot Manuel special. It's bigger than 1 foot, but it got the name 1 foot. I don't have the 1 foot, but it's a 9-pound burrito, and we sell a lot of it during Super Bowls, and a lot of people use them for parties, and it's set to feed 6 to 8 people, and it's full of our famous chili verde burrito, chili verde with guacamole, rice and beans, and it's a good party burrito.
Yeah, you got Luis Mendez drooling. Look, he's pacing like a lion. Look at him. He's ready to go. Let me tell you, he's a big
He's got
fan
his
of
fork in his hand like that.
Yeah, he's ready. Look at that. He's ready to jump in on it.
And our regular Manuel special, it's a 5-pound burrito that we continue to have the challenge. My Uncle Manuel started the challenge many years ago. That if you eat a 5-pound burrito, we've shortened the time to an hour now. It used to be endless time, but now it's an hour. If you eat it in an hour, you get a nice T-shirt, a picture on our website, and a big hurrah from everybody in the restaurant.
Yeah, but see, I remember growing up. Okay, that's 1,000 years ago, folks. I remember we'd get a free burrito if we ate it.
Oh yeah.
When we got it, yeah.
We did the LA County Fair recently, and this past season, and there was a guy that went there and he ate it in 13 minutes.
13 minutes.
I believe
13 minutes, a 5-pound burrito in 13 minutes, unbelievable.
Well, my brother was one of the people that ate one of those back when. We were talking about it on the phone the other day, and he goes, "Yeah, I remember they gave me another one because I ate it, and you got to see my brother. He's a thin little thing, but he could eat like nobody's business, man." But
Yeah, we've had two girls, two girls that I know that have eaten, and they were pretty thin too.
amazing, it's the metabolism. That's what it is. Because we tried it one time at the original one on Evergreen, because that was my neighborhood, Boyle Heights, and I remember my friends and I we tried and we couldn't do it. I took it home, but my mom loved it. she's in a reward, but she loved it. I remember she's down and she got her own little chiles on the side, and she was ready. She was good to go. She was in heaven there.
We have people come into the restaurant, that'll just get one of those and just get a fork and eat from the end to the middle. So,
and I noticed too. Let's see if I correct me if I'm wrong. You have like a mini Hollenbeck.
Yeah, we started a mini Hollenbeck. In the seat of industry, we're mainly in a business park, and a lot of people they can't finish the Hollenbeck. So rather than taking it back, we came up with the mini Hollenbeck, and it's been very popular. It started as a lunch special, but now we have it as a regular item at both restaurants now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, because I'm just saying, gosh, my brother was over there took my son, because my son just graduated from Cal State Dominguez. So he took him to your restaurant to celebrate. Yeah. And I was fortunate because he remembered me and brought me back a Hollenbeck. So I was happy. I was ready to go.
You bring the mini?
No, he brought me a regular one. No, ain't no mini about me. I'm sorry. I wish. Let me tell you. But a little bit of the history. Give us a little bit of background, and then a little background on yourselves.
Well, first of all, this is my sister, Debbie. Debbie, she runs our catering and does all the Chamber of Commerce events that we are involved with. And just basically, our grandfather started the business in the mid-'50s. It was his third restaurant that he started at Tepeyac. He started with one on Main Street, and then was it the first one was on First Street?
First Street.
It was on First Street in downtown LA. So from First Street to Main Street, Main and Daly, and then ended up in El Tepeyac in 1955. And shortly after he opened that, unfortunately he died, and my grandmother and him had started it. My grandmother summoned him in and said, "Hey, you got to help me out." And Tio Manuel just kind of made it to the restaurant that's going to be today. I joined him about 5 years ago.
Okay.
And worked with him over there along with my cousin Elena, and running over the number one location along with my Tio Manuel. And then about 2 years ago, Cinco de Mayo 2011, we opened City of Industry, which is the second location.
And I am glad. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
It's a little bit closer because I live out in Whittier, so it makes it easy. We just go over the hill real quick, like by Rio Hondo College.
Yeah, I just kind of took the Evergreen location and supersized it, and we added a cantina there. So we have a sports bar like I said, we have a Taco Tuesday every sports night. So
that's really good. Fun. Let me tell you, and I know now. Correct me if I'm wrong. See, now I'm trying to recall. I'm having senior moments here, so bear with me, folks. I recall that you guys had a restaurant in Lincoln Heights at one time.
Yeah, that was my Uncle Popo. He had a restaurant across from Lincoln High School.
Yeah,
for a little while. That was the first El Tepeyac number 2.
Okay, because I went down there, and then you had one right there by near Resurrection.
Yeah, that was the second El Tepeyac number 2, and that was owned by Manuel's son Pancho, and he had that for about a dozen years, and then he went up north and he tried it up north, and he recently came back down, so he's joined back to the family business, and he's going to come in as our executive chef.
Wow. Yeah. Give a round of applause, you guys, because I know you guys, these people, their history is phenomenal, because I'm remembering, because every time I would go to eat at one of the restaurants, and then I'm ready to go back, you guys are gone. Especially the one over there by Resurrection, it almost broke my heart, because somebody else had taken over the space, and I was hysterical.
Well, City of Industry is our family's third attempt at number 2, so hopefully this was going to.
Oh, this one's going to fly. That place is always packed, man. And we can't find parking over there. In fact, I almost feel sorry for your neighboring businesses there, restaurants. I won't mention their names, but it's always empty. You go by there, they're empty. They're all over at the restaurant because the food's phenomenal, and you guys are it's a wonderful environment. You brought that kind of, no pun intended, flavor over to the City of Industry. And especially with that little painting of the original right there from Evergreen. Right. It makes me sentimental. I was joking with my son. I said I should draw a picture of my dad walking by because he used to go by there all the time. But God, that is so great that you guys are continuing. I'm just a little curious. How come it didn't work up in Northern California?
Well, he went up to Northern California. Unfortunately, his mother died. They came back down, and he decided to stick around. And then right after his mother died in May, my Tio Manuel contracted cancer, and we recently lost him.
Right.
And so Pancho was took care of his mom, and then he came down and took care of his dad during their last days. So he just kind of stuck with them. So that's unfortunate that part is over, and he's coming back and he's working with the family business. So that's kind of cool.
You need to, because I was going to say in Northern California this thing would be a smash. I lived up there.
Yeah.
And nobody even had anything close to what you guys have down here, man. And Oh my goodness, let me tell you, the people who just missed out. I'm sorry, Northern Cal. Excuse me, my glasses. Northern Cal, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. But we're happy.
Back. We may be back.
Yeah, yeah, we're trying to, man. But no, look at Louis already unbuttoning his collar, man. We're in trouble now. He's enjoying it. There it is. He's good to go. I was wondering, one quick question is just a sidebar on all this. Whatever happened to manuals in the box?
Manuals in the box. Well,
I always look at that when we'd go by there.
yeah, Manuals in the box was something that got started that was never finished. So
yeah, that would have been awesome. I remember we were waiting, like my family, we were thinking, boy, they're gonna open that up, and all crazy because we lived right off Evergreen and Wabash.
Okay, right down
So
the street.
yeah, Assumption Church was our family parish, and like I said, we'd always stop by after church, come by, and do our thing. And I know you guys have been staunch supporters for all the local community activities out there as well, and for our high school Rough Riders, and so we always remembered that. But just it's just tragic. I'm sorry for your loss, and I hate to bring that up. We were very blessed, myself and Chef Kiki. I pulled a few strings because that place was packed. We went for the Rosary, folks, and my compadre, Father Tony, was very blessed to conduct it, who's also taking care of 3 members of my family. And he's hilarious. Isn't he funny?
Oh,
No.
that opening night was awesome.
I know. He is too much.
Welcome to the church across from Tepeyac Cafe.
Yeah, because that's we tell people that. We tell people, well, where's your church, family church? I go right there across from Tepeyac. That's the only way they knew it. See? And I tell you, I used my press credentials to get in because they were blocking me at the door. And I said, okay, I have to pull out the big guns. And I got me and Kiki were upstairs in the choir loft. So we got to see the whole, what can I say, love fest is the best way to say it.
Yeah, it was a great tribute. It was a great tribute to McDeal. I mean, that guy, he touched so many people in Boyle Heights and actually all of LA. People really remembered him and the outpouring. During the Rosary and then the following day at the funeral mass, the funeral services, it was just as packed. It was tremendous.
Yeah, it was legendary. Very much part of our culture as an icon.
Yeah.
There are very few people you can say in that respect, but he definitely filled the bill on that because I know. Oh gosh, man, so many people. So many people. I've come over there to your other location here in the industry and just standing in line, I talk to people, and all of them have gone to the original one. I remember, and everybody has tales.
Everybody has a story.
They have tales, and this is just incredible. Don't get excited, guys. You're not going on yet.
Yeah, they're wonderful stories, and you never get tired of hearing them. I mean, people say, you've heard this story. I said, tell me about it, because it's really wonderful to hear all those stories. People have great memories about him, and the charities that he used to work with, and it's been a lot of fun. I wish I had more time with him. I only had 5 years with him, actually working with him.
Right.
I just wish I had more time.
Well, it always seems like there's never enough time in that situation because that's a generation that made of steel, and we'll never see them come our way again, unfortunately. I know because my pops knew him well, and my pops, we lost him 7 years ago. And in fact, even up until the last days, I was taking my dad over to get some guacamole. Because my poor pops, he had no teeth left, okay? So kids, brush your teeth, remember that. But my pops didn't have any teeth, but he went great guns for the guacamole. He would have that and just by itself with a tortilla, and he's good to go. Yeah. He was having it, So we, like I said, we all have our fond memories of that, and it's just, I'm hoping you guys have a long and successful career in what you're doing right now.
Well, thank you. Yeah, my cousin Elena still hangs out over, or helps run the original location on Evergreen. Right. She's there every day, and we're here. And then Debbie, she handles our catering. So she's, we're kind of expanding out. So.
Well, that's good.
Need catering, call Debbie at El Tepeyac, the City of Industry.
There you go. So you heard it. I bet you there's a number too.
Yeah. 562-695-2277.
See, now we got all the restaurants in El Monte jealous, but you guys got to step up. We have equal time here, and I don't want the chamber to come banging at my doors. But these good folks are practically family, and like I said, there's a history here, and we want to be able to express that. As far as the culture, as far as information is concerned, this has been it's been a very much a part of a lot of people's growing up in this areas, and we're very proud. We're proud to have him on the show. I'm very honored, and I got to thank you very much because they were so patient. We took like, gee whiz, forever. What do you think of our little two-piece group here?
Pretty good.
That'd be
Pretty
great.
good. Yeah.
You guys want to book them?
Well, let's see. We got room over there in the sports bar. Come on down.
We got a trio romántico, traditional, Los Panchos, Tres Haces style.
Yeah.
They dress in suits. And we have the congas.
Oh, you guys dress up too?
Yeah. Oh no, they're great.
Very nice.
And it's the real deal. It'll give good competition.
You play for burrito?
For that one, yeah.
How many hours does that give you?
Can we change the name of the band to the Burrito Brothers?
There you go. Yeah.
We can be Los Tepeyacs.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
As long as we get a white event like that.
I know, isn't that nice? Oh, those are nice, man. I tell
Played
you.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they would too, man. Let me tell you, they'll sing for their supper, man. That's what I love about these boys. We're gonna let them play one more time, and then we'll come back to you, and then we'll, just finish up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's El Monte tonight. We take it away with what do you guys now? Suave Groove, El Tepeyac. Who are you?
We are
The Suave Groove and Tepeyac Burrito Brothers.
There you go, man. Here on El Monte tonight.
combo platters.
Combo. Take it away. Take it away.
¿Qué será mi china? ¿Qué será mulata? ¿Qué será mi prieta? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? ¿Qué será mi china? ¿Qué será mulata? ¿Qué será mi prieta? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? China, prieta, mulata, ¿qué será? China, prieta, mulata, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será mi china? ¿Qué será mulata? ¿Qué será mi prieta? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? ¿Qué será mi china? ¿Qué será mulata? ¿Qué será mi prieta? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? China, prieta, mulata, ¿qué será? China, prieta, mulata, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será mi china? ¿Qué será mulata? Yeah. ¿Qué será mi prieta? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? ¿Qué es lo que tiene mi cha-cha-cha? All right. Cool. ¿Qué será?
He's going for the big money. I tell you, man. He's only had one lesson. I love him. Anyway, pretty good, Louis. No, you know what? I really want to take time real quick to thank the city council here in El Monte, because our show wouldn't be here and our channel wouldn't be here. And we're very grateful to the city council themselves, Jay Gomez, Norma Macias, Bar Patel, Vicky Martinez, and the mayor, Andre Quintero, because they had faith in this channel. You know, we didn't have anything going. We've only been in existence less than a year. And we're going to be starting some new shows, which Luis Mendez is going to be hosting one of them. And also a health show by Wendy called The Healthier You by Wendy. So we got some good stuff coming up. A woman's talk show, something akin. It's called Heart and Soul, something akin to The View. And we're also going to have a kids show coming up towards the end of the month. So, and of course, we can't forget our veteran show, Home with Michael Felix, commander at the VFW post here. So, what is the future now hold for you guys?
Well,
Well, you know, my uncle was very philanthropic. He loved giving back to the community. So we want to continue that legacy, and we are going to form a foundation in his name, so we can give back to continue giving back to the community as he did for so many years. Those are a lot of the stories that we get. You know, I remember when I was going to school, I'd walk by and he'd give me a toy, or he'd give me food, or and people that didn't have food, they'd come to him and he'd give food to people that were in need. So we want to continue that. So you know, listen for the details. We're just getting off the ground. So hopefully, you know, in the next 6 months or so, we'll have something to maybe come back and report on it.
Sure. Well, we're hooking you to be a once a month sponsor if you don't mind. We'd like to have you out there, you know, because then I can get these guys back. For sure.
And remember Cinco de Mayo, that's our 2nd year anniversary, so maybe you could do a show out over there.
We'd like to go down there. Yeah, we'd like to cover that.
Yeah,
sure.
Because it's going to be, you know, last year, our 1st year anniversary was awesome. You know, we had mariachis. We invited the local high school folklorical group to come and dance over there. And
beautiful.
You know, we just, it was a great celebration. So, you know, if you're interested, you know, we invite you down, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll have a great time down there, you know, because we're fun-loving people here on Channel 3, and we love that, and we love you people out there because for tuning in. And, you know, like I said, whenever you're out in the area, you can visit these people. They're wonderful. It's like going home, visit the family, especially those kids that are going to Rio Hondo College. We have some interns that are going up there now. Currently, they used to work here with the channel, taking video production classes and such. If you're in the area, especially the students, stop on by, say hello to these people, you know, and visit with them, and of course, enjoy the good food. I want to thank you once again for coming on.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I got to shake Debbie's hand, so I'm going to have to get up.
Thank you.
Oh, I just cracked her hand. Oh, that's it. She can't cook anymore, folks. All right, we're going to take it away because I know Louis Mendez is starving. You can put the instruments down, Louis. You can get a plate because we're going to interview you and Chico right now. So we're going to roll some B-roll, some classic Channel 3 footage that we had from the old Buena Vision Fun Factory of Jimmy Espinosa co-starring with the late, great, good friend of mine, Bobby Espinosa from El Chicano. Shot many, many moons ago. So enjoy it here on El Monte Tonight, Channel 3. So let's roll it. You want to